if you're thinking about moving to Cleveland, you'll keep hearing about the West Side. But what does that really mean? From lakefront parks and small town charm to walkable city pockets and major shopping hubs, today we're talking about what it's truly like to live on the west side of Cleveland. The good, the trade-offs, and then how it all fits together. Hey, I'm Wesley, and I work with people every single week who are relocating to Northeast Ohio. And one of the biggest questions I get is, what's the west side actually like? This channel exists to help you figure that out, to show you what it's really like to live, work, and build a life here. So if you're planning a move to the Cleveland area, hit subscribe, and when you're ready, reach out to me. All my contact info is in the description below. I'll help you find the right neighborhood that actually fits your lifestyle and budget. When people say the west side, they don't just mean one city or neighborhood. They're talking about an entire lifestyle corridor that runs from the near west neighborhoods of Cleveland, places like Edgewater and Cam's Corner, all the way through Lakewood, Rocky River, Fairview Park, Bay Village, Westlake, Avon, Avon Lake. And while each of those areas has its own identity, they share a common feel. It's a little more laid back, community-centered, and connected to both the lake and the city. Let's start with the everyday rhythm. Life on the west side feels balanced. You can have dinner at a local spot in Lakewood, grab coffee in Rocky River, and be walking the trails at Huntington Reservation or Brad Street Landing before the day's over. You're close to Lake Erie everywhere you go. And that really changes how people live. More time outside, more evening walks, and a slower, friendlier pace compared to bigger metros. Now, whether you're 5 minutes from Edgewater Beach or you're 20 minutes from Avon Commons, you'll still feel connected to the same rhythm. Access and convenience are another big part of the story. The west side is built around a web of highways that make getting downtown or across the metro easy. So I-90 runs the length of the corridor, I-480 connects to the airport and the southern suburbs, and if you're in Westlake, Avon, Avon Lake, you can get downtown in about 20-25 minutes without too much effort. You get the best of both worlds, right? You're close to downtown jobs and entertainment, but with more breathing room than the city core. Lakewood is one of the most walkable cities in Ohio. Dense, lively, full of old world charm. You can live in a century home. You can walk to restaurants. You can grab a drink on Detroit Avenue. Rocky River adds a more suburban feel, but still keeps its small town Main Street energy. Bay Village, classic lakefront suburbia. Quiet, tree-lined, parks, family traditions. Westlake is the hub for convenience and modern living. You have big homes, strong schools, and Crocker Park at the center of it all. Now, if you're not familiar, Crocker Park is a massive outdoor shopping and dining destination. One of the region's most popular spots, and it basically functions as the downtown for a lot of West Side families. Go a little further, you'll find Avon and Avon Lake, so newer builds, more space, strong schools, easy access to the city and nature. Each of these suburbs blends into the next, so you don't feel like you're leaving one and entering another so much as moving through connected communities. That's one reason people love it here. The West Side has continuity. And then there's the lake. It's not just scenery. It shapes how people spend their time. So summer weekends often mean walking the pier at Brad Street Landing in Rocky River, biking along Lake Road, catching live music at Huntington Beach, or just heading to a friend's backyard cookout that ends with everyone watching the sunset. Even if you're 20 minutes inland, the lake still becomes part of your lifestyle. What about the trade-offs? Like anywhere, there are a few. Right? The closer you get to the lake, the higher the price tag. Now, certain pockets like Lakewood and Rocky River are in high demand and they move fast. Some of these older homes in these areas can need updating, so budgeting for maintenance is a pretty smart idea. Commutes are usually manageable, but during rush hour, right, I-90 can back up, especially near West 117th. So you'll find that property taxes and school districts vary widely from city to city. So when you hear West Side, you still want to research the exact area you're considering. Now, in terms of schools, Bay Village, Westlake, Avon, they consistently rank among the strongest districts in Northeast Ohio. Lakewood, Rocky River, and Fairview Park also have solid reputations and strong community involvement. Now, most people moving in pick based on the blend of schools, lifestyle and the commute they want, not just one single factor. And speaking of lifestyle, it's worth noting the culture. The West Side is a mix of generations. You'll find lifelong locals, transplants, professionals who relocated for jobs in healthcare, manufacturing, tech. The community leans friendly, but not intrusive. Right? People wave, small talk at the coffee shop, show up to local events. Think high school football games on Friday nights, farmers markets on the weekends, summer concerts at Crocker Park. It's suburban life, but it still feels connected to the broader Cleveland story. From a value standpoint, and this is something that I really believe, life works best when you're invested where you live. And the West Side really rewards that mindset. So support the local places, build relationships, and you'll feel rooted really, really fast. It's not just a place to live. It's a community you can really belong to. So there's a summary. If you want walkability, strong schools, quick access to downtown and the lake, the West Side offers all of it. You just have to decide which pocket fits you best. If you need big acreage or you prefer quiet rural living, there are better fits farther out. But if you want convenience, connection, and that mix of neighborhood energy with lakefront calm, it's really hard to beat this side of town. If this helped you get a feel for what life is like on the West Side, subscribe for more Cleveland insights. And when you're ready to make your move, click the link below to schedule a free exploratory call. I'll walk you through the best areas for your budget, your commute, and your lifestyle. And before you go, do me a favor, check out my video, Cost of Living in Cleveland 2025. It'll give you a really clear idea of what to expect before you make the move.